Hello and welcome to your Four Lads press conference coverage with me, Rob Fawcett, today. First up was young Finley Curtis, and I have to say he certainly sounds and looks a different player from the press conferences that I saw him in last year. Certainly looks a lot more confident and definitely comfortable up there in front of all of the press today as he answered the questions that were posed to him. I think the thing that came through loud and clear for him is he expects that there's going to be some tough competition. Especially in those wide areas as the club looks to bring in new wingers. I think he'd spoken about coming back for late from the pre-season, being away with the World Cup, and him still building up his own personal fitness. But he's been happy with the performances he's been able to put in across the minutes that he's had in the 5 games that he's featured in. I think one of the things that Derek McInnes has told him to be is just be patient, and that he needs to keep focusing on himself, but that there's definitely a player there that we can develop into a massive, massive asset. I think the one thing that became very clear is that he's got massive ambitions this year. He wants to be seen as one of the best players in the league, and that's only going to be really good for Rangers because he's very keen to add goals and assists this season to his game. So hopefully we'll start to see more impact from him over the coming weeks. He talked about the new Scotland manager. He hasn't had any communication or phone calls with him just yet, but he did thank Steve Clarke for giving him the opportunity to play for Scotland and also for being able to represent them at the World Cup. Again, that's something that's going to help us from a development standpoint. The more exposure that he's got at an international level, the quicker he's going to develop as a player for us within Rangers. Looking ahead to the European game, I think he highlighted that his goal against Panathinaikos is a European highlight and actually wants to add more of them to his game, starting with the game tomorrow night. Acknowledge the expectation the fan base has got and the fact that we'll be representing Rangers as an institution tomorrow night in that game. So he's really keen to do that. And it's one thing that the squad embraces is that it might not be the competition that we want it to be in, but it's still an opportunity for those players to go and make a mark in a European competition. For him, though, again, as a theme across all the kind of press conferences I've been to so far, it's just about getting the right results. And well delighted with that result on Sunday. Really keen to kind of make an improvement and get a really positive result ahead to us going away in that return tie next Thursday. Enjoy the presser.
Thank you. Derek, we'll start whenever you're ready, please.
Finlay, how are you?
Brilliant. I'm happy to obviously be back at Rangers. It's been a tough start, but the win gives us confidence from Sunday, so yeah.
I'm going to say you're on the back of such a high being involved with the World Cup. This season so far, how's it been for you?
It's been tough. I think obviously they bring in more people in my position, but you just need to keep on fighting, and I think that's the main thing. You need to try and make your mark at the club, and I think doing that in training and obviously coming into the games, you need to do that. So
I'd imagine your self-confidence and your belief was sky high when you came back from America.
100%. Obviously, there's a new chapter at Scotland now, but I can thank for the gaffer in the past, Steve. So yeah, he's a big believer in me, and yeah, I'm so grateful for him.
You feel like you didn't play it?
I wouldn't say so. I think obviously I've came back with different parts of my game where I've got better, but I think it's given me that real confidence to show the world what I can do, and I want to be one of the best players in the league this season, and I want to just keep on performing. You know what I mean?
How do you assess your personal start
Obviously, the minutes I've had, I think I've done well. Coming later from all the boys for pre-season, I think it's been tough, but you just need to build up that stamina again, and just it was a big reset from the World Cup to back to now. But yeah, I'm really happy to be back in.
That's quite a high bar to set for him to be one of the best players in the league, but that just shows the level of confidence and experience that you've got. You believe you can contribute to a side team at this stage of your career?
Yeah, 100%. Like, also, I'm maybe humble about it. I think it's the main thing. But yeah, I can believe myself. You know what I mean? But yeah, obviously you need to do it in the minutes you've been given, and hopefully across the season I can add goals, and assists as well. So.
What's the message to the manager here in terms of your outlook, what you could get and what you have to improve on to get in the side on a regular basis?
Just be patient. I think that's the main thing. Obviously, going away and loan last season to being now, I think like I said, came back a better player. But yeah, all I need to do is just keep on focusing on myself and focusing on what's best, and that's for the team.
Just go back to last year, and obviously you're one of the other guys in the squad, so is Mickey Moore, but you saw the way that he sort of took on that responsibility of wanting to be one of the leaders in the group. Is that something that you're kind of looking to do yourself this year, and be one of the, even though you're one of the younger guys, be one of the big things?
100%. I think that's Mikey also did it very well last year, and I want to go and do that. I want to be one of the best players in the team, and I want to bring this club success again. So I think that's the main thing. Obviously, the team comes first, but if you're performing week in, week out, I think that's the main thing.
And just on Scotland as well, so new manager there, you're looking to impress him. What are your thoughts on that? Have you had a chance to speak to him yet?
Obviously it's an exciting chapter, but I've not had the chance to speak to him yet. But like I've said before, I'm so grateful for what previous gaffer done for me, giving me an opportunity in March to then taking me to the World Cup. I'm so grateful for him. So I hope as well, and yeah, it's an exciting chapter for obviously young prospects like me coming through, and yeah, just need to keep on performing. That's the main thing.
That guy that comes through the academy and impact.
100%. I think you've seen in recent years there's not been that many, like you've said, but I want to be that guy that comes through. I want to be that guy that just plays with freedom. You know what I mean? And I'm just looking to do that at Rangers now, and hopefully the results keep on coming. Like the results from the past now from previous games, but I think main thing is focusing the team, just picking up as many points and many wins as we can.
Where do you stand on that? Do you think you can replicate that?
100%. I think there's a bigger expectation at Rangers. I think that's it's be all end all. You know what I mean? Like it's one of the biggest clubs in Scotland actually. So yeah, I think it's one of those ones where I'll take my time from Kelly. I couldn't thank them enough for what they did for me. But I want to replicate it at Rangers now.
How do you find working under Devon?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. I think obviously he's gave me bits and bobs that I need to add to my game, which will make me better. But apart from that, he's just like a man manager. He gets around the boys really well, and yeah, it's an exciting chapter for the football club.
When your colleagues said that you've run through a brick wall, then is that the kind of spirit he instills in you, and is that one of the things that you can add to your game to make you that best player in the league?
100%. I think you've seen with recent managers not really being Scottish, but listen, I think the new manager coming in, gives us that confidence to run through a brick wall for him. I think that's the main thing what we need to do at this football club, unless you want to pick up results.
I think you mentioned at the start about other wingers coming in. What is that like as a player? And there's so much talk about needing wingers, wanting wingers, new faces arrive. You're the one that's already here. How do you treat that?
Listen, there's always competition at Rangers. They're going to bring in boys no matter what, but all I can do is just be performing, train, be performing games, and do as much as I can. And yeah, I'll be fighting no matter what to secure that position throughout the season.
A lot about your loan, but you do have positive European experiences yourself personally from the start of last season. It's nice to have that to lean on going into these games.
100%. Like you said, I think it's when I go against Panathinaikos, I want more. I want to score more goals in Europe, and that's the main thing. And I just want the best for the club and bring success back to it.
Last one, Sharon, please. We talk about that competition. When you bring in that quality in your area of the field, what does that do for you personally in terms of your development, pushing you? Do you like that competition and ensuring that you're always at your peak?
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. I think there's always competition in the squad, no matter what position it is. So if they bring in more wingers, so be it. I'll just be trying to do my best and hopefully just add more goals and assists to my game. Like you seem like the weekend they get cleared off the line, which I was raging about. But yeah, all I can do is just be myself and just play football like I love it. So yeah.
That's probably the competition, obviously. Do you also see an opportunity for this club to do some damage in this competition?
100%. I think it's not the result we wanted against the last team there. So I think against this team, we all just need to be confident and take that result on Sunday to do really well.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
The Four Lads Rangers podcast is sponsored by Athol Industrial Solutions, Candid, LBJ Consultants, CBD Oil Scotland, Elite Scooter Scotland, and Metaclad, Four Lads' exclusive roofing partner. The Aesthetics Lounge by Sharon, Denhay, the quintessential British bacon. Thank you to our sponsors, and also to our partners, Black Rooster, Art of Gold, and Rangers Youth Development Company. Thank you for listening to or watching the podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show.